Speak. 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 Bleiben. Stay.
I love the game. I love the hustle, man. Be feeling like one of the ball playing niggas, you know? Like Bird, Magic or something. Yeah, you know a nigga got dough. A nigga could leave the league. But if I leave,
Speak. Yeah, speak.
the fans still gonna love me, man?
Duck, duck, goose found a pussy in a dollar bin. Guess you forgot your galana bin. Can't get loose, get your guts, got your tongue again. Rope burn on your hand, are you numb yet? Pelican Bay, little drip medication. Murder man, I can deal with it. Every night, you can make it legal. And that's what you stood by your side through all of the lies, watching you cry for me. Get on your knees, apologize please. Now why don't you die for me? Call me the king, ruler of flames. Give me that diamond ring. Get on your knees, apologize please. Now why don't you die for me? I can go, but it's your medication. Murder man, I can deal with it. Every night, you can make it legal. That's what you
Alright, thank y'all for tuning back into the video. Hope everybody having a good Sunday. Thank you to the subscribers. Thank you to the ones that hit them like buttons. Don't forget to hit the like button before you get up out of here. Don't forget to hit the comments up as well. If you ain't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button before we get started in the video. You know, we're about to start that dog news up for the day. You know how I always do it. Fair and unbiased. Some gonna like it, some ain't. You know, some gonna like it, some ain't. But we're about to get that dog news rolling. Football Sunday. Let's get into it. Now, first off, I want to say shout out to everybody that sent me, you know, little different tries that they had that came out with their Red Boy Jocko or Red Boy dogs or different ones. But this is what I want y'all to do for me. Send me a picture of a try or a try puppy and show me the pedigree that has no black dogs or try dogs in it all the way to the source. So we talking Red Boy. Show me a Red Boy dog that threw off a tricolor dog or a black Red Boy dog that every single dog in that pedigree is red. All the way back to Red Boy or brown. All the way back to Red Boy. You know, show me, you know, That's what I want to see, because I'm sticking to it. I believe in the recessive genes. I believe in the throwback dogs. I believe in all that. But what I don't believe in is foolery. You know, I ain't worried about throwing no tricolor dogs off my Red Boy Jocko stuff, off the stuff that we running over here. I ain't worried about throwing no tries off that. And that's coming down off the Mayfield stuff. Mayfield done had the black dogs, and you know, termite came out a certain color, you know. But you think I'm worrying about getting a black dog these days off what I'm running? Or a tricolor dog off what I'm running? And if it don't got no tri or black all the way back to the source, it ain't happening. It's happening today, you know. But I mean, hey, that's just my opinion, rather. You know, when I say it ain't happening, it ain't, you know, it's just my opinion. You know, I don't think I too much want that color dog that came off of, I don't want a tricolor dog that came off a pure Red Boy dog. Every single dog in the pedigree, every single one from the top to the bottom is red. Now, you might have some black Red Boy dogs in there. That's it. That's understood. You know what I'm saying? But and you still pure Red Boy. But if you all the way pure, all red dogs, it ain't happening, man. You're not gonna throw no black dog in 2022 if you've been breeding all red dogs from 1980 something. But hey, I mean, it is what it is. I'm sticking to it. We ain't throwing no tries off our yellow and Red Boy Jocko dogs. The difference between then, the difference between then and now, dog men focused on their family of dogs, whether it was inbred, line bred, or scatterbred, or however, but they focused on their little stud of family of dogs. Now, dog men get what the buyers want. You know, I'm liable to have five different lines on my yard. You know what I'm saying? 7, 8 different lines on my yard. 10, 15 different lines on my yard. You know, it's all about whatever the buyers want these days. You know, instead of the dog man. So all you gotta do is pay attention. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can you really be focusing on building a better dog if you're not focusing on one particular line of genetics? Like I said, man, with the yellow stuff we running, alright, we're gonna go all the way back to Duke's Mayfield. You know, Mayfield's Duke, sorry about that. Mayfield's Duke. You know, we go all the way back to Mayfield's Duke on the Jocko side, on the bottom side. Alright. Now we talking 50 years. And with this puppy right here, we're going to the 4th generation. 4th generation, we got 9 of the dogs in the 4th, no, 10 of the dogs in the 4th generation is either off Crazy Eyes or Big John himself. 5 of the dogs is off Little John. But Little John being the 6th one himself. Little John himself being the 6th one in the 4th pedigree. All right. Now, the Jocko got heavy Mayfield in it, but I clear if I get a tricolor dog, Rottweiler color, something ain't right. You know, something ain't right. I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna treat the dog no different. I ain't gonna love the dog. I might keep that. Might be the only one I keep out the litter. You know, but me myself personally, I'ma know something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? This puppy here got country two times in the pair. Split ears one time. Tornado one time. Shakur, he got her 3 times. CP got CP in the pair. And we talking about dogs that's coming off of yellow daughter, yellow sons, and burn stumpy dogs. And grandsons of great-grandsons of Chavis Jocko, and Saber herself is a great-granddaughter of Yellow John. Alright? So we ain't looking for no tricolor dogs off this. Shout out to all my folk with them tries though. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to y'all folk. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't looking for them that color off this line. You know? That's why I take pride in the line we running, because, hey, I know what it is. You know, I know how it was bred. I know folk ain't play with the lines. Folk ain't go out there and get a dog from the dog pound. They ain't go out there and get a dog that nobody don't know about and throw a pedigree on it. And now you getting tricolor this, or you getting this color dogs, or blue dogs, or these color dogs. No, man, they ain't do all that. You know, these dogs right here, if you want to trace them back all the way to the when they came off the boat, you can trace them back that far too. You know what I'm saying? But hey, we talking about just back to the Mayfield stuff, to where the black dogs and all that came into play. We ain't throwing that. Our recessive gene ain't that damn long. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that long. You know, but it is what it is. It is what it is. All that mean is, believe me, the yellow dog, you're going to pay for that yellow dog now. When I say that, you want that yellow dog coming from the source, coming from where the yellow dogs originated from, you're going to pay for that yellow stuff now. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to pay Mr. Lopez $2,500 or better, $5,000 for dogs that y'all complain about every day, because I'm telling you right now, you know, 1,000 of y'all buy a dog from that man, $5,000, only 50 of y'all check that dog. You know what I'm saying? Only 50 of y'all out of 1,000 check that dog if y'all pay $5,000 for it. You know, it might be the way he solid up. You know, it might be the way he solid up to go. You know, but at the end of the day, you paying $5,000 for unproven, then you're gonna pay that for proven stock. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna pay that for proven stock. So we ain't talking about something that's coming off a champion that ain't proving that they producing nothing. You know, everybody got champions these days, you know what I'm saying? And I'm still a firm believer of, you know, you think I'm gonna go rushing buying a dog from overseas? when we in this working line and this Dutch Shepherds and all that, them folk control all that. You gotta get a dog from Europe. You gotta get a dog from Holland. You gotta get a dog from imported in. You know what I'm saying? Nah, with these pit bulls, we run this shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't running no overseas to get no dog with no champion or none of that. Man, get out of here, man. Listen, man, we run this. You know what I'm saying? What, you gonna give that over to them too? No disrespect to the old folk over there. You know what I'm saying? But everybody got a little thing they run. Like I said before, we run the pit bull game, you know what I'm saying? So I'll be down if I am gonna run to another place to get one. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. It is what it is. Not disrespecting nobody else. Competition, nowhere else. Because there's plenty folk with good competition in these dogs, no matter what they competing in. You know what I'm saying? No matter what they competing in, it's about breeding the best to the best. You know? No matter what sport you competing in, if you breeding for weight pulling, you want to breed the best dogs to the best dogs to get you the best dogs. If you competing in conformation, you want to breed the best conformation to the best conformation dogs that you can produce, or whatever family you can produce. You know, you got to select breed no matter what. You got to have to select breed until you get the quality of dogs you're looking for. You know, that's why you're spending these thousands and thousands and thousands, because you don't want to take time to select breed to get the quality of dog that is going to take to get your attention. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is. My attention got caught in the damn 80s, 90s, 90s, 80s, 90s, and mid-90s. My attention got caught, you know, and it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Like I say, haters gonna hate, players gonna play. All you can do is stay safe out there, do your stuff on the legit end, and you know what I'm saying, not worry about who all hating, who all getting however they get. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. See, in this dog game, everybody like what they like. You know what I'm saying? And with me, it ain't about being colorblind. I ain't just coming up in the game. You know what I'm saying? I ain't just trying to figure out what's what. I like what I like, and I like what I like, and that is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to waste no money. I'm not trying to figure something out. I like what I like, you know, and it is what it is when it comes to the dogs. And everybody like what they like, you know. You like what you like, he like what he like, he like what he like, they like what they like, you know. And one thing about the pit bulls different than a lot of other dogs is you got great dogs in every line. You know what? No matter what line it is, you got great dogs in it. Great dogs in every line. But me myself, I just don't got time to go out there spending the money, wasting money on this dog, that dog, wasting time on this dog, wasting a dream on that dog, this or that on that dog. No, I don't got time for it, you know what I'm saying? I'm 43 years old, I ain't got time to wait on that. When I already know what's what, you know what I'm saying? When it come to any line, you know, and that's for anybody. When you know what's what with the line that you running, you know, unless you now 19, you know what I'm saying? You can figure around and waste some money if you want to. You know, I ain't got time for it. You know, 'cause I already know at the end of the day, you're gonna be either wishing you had that one you messed up or screwed up on, or either, you know, you're gonna have to spend you some money and get you a good one and make some things out of that, you know? Because at the end of the day, if you ain't trying to breathe, you're just gonna be wasting money, spending money, wasting money, spending money. You gotta make your own shit, man. You gotta make your own shit to the point where I ain't talking about your own blood, I'm talking about your own damn dog. You know what I'm saying? To a point where you can figure out what's what. You know, you're too worried about trying to create your own bloodline instead of creating a good dog. What came first? You know, the chicken or the egg? What came first? The man want the good dog or the pet? You know what I'm saying? The man wanted the good dog before he even knew anything about the pet. All the way back to the first dog man. They wanted the good dog first. They didn't care about no pet. They worried about the pet later on down the line. What intrigued his eyes was what he saw in front of him. You know what I'm saying? That's what intrigued him. Then he found out about the pet and all that later on down the line. That's why they always came up with better dogs than what you're getting these days, because these days they worry about pet first. A dude can have a suck dog. Your dog can be bullshit, right? Won't compete in no sport you're trying to put him in with the top of the line pedigree that you can find, and you just in love with that pedigree, and it makes you fall in love with that bullshit dog. You know what I'm saying? No, he won't work. No, he won't do nothing for you. You know what I'm saying? Just wasting dog food. You know, wasting time. You know what I'm saying? Taking people money, shitting them, giving them bullshit dogs, you know. And if it's off a reputable dog, man, because a lot of folk do that, if it's off a reputable dog, man, they'll be giving that dog, man, a bad name because they breeding it all fucked up and wrong. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. You know, ain't it right, bro? It is what it is, man. PBK9. PBK9s. But we on puppy pedal. You know, we got to make sure all our dogs going to good homes. Like I said before, shout out to Provocative Bully. Up there working that mile, man. Oh, man, you got it going, dog. Shout out to Dez working that mile. Shout out to Lenny working that mile. Shout out to Kevin and them boys working them miles, man. Shout out to Alan and them boys working them miles. Chris working that mile up there, man. Shout out to my man Vonnie working that mile down in the NO, you know. Shout out to all them boys, man. Shout out to all them boys. Shout out to all them folk, man. Shout out to them folk working them pit bulls as well. Shout out to them folk working them pit bulls. I ain't sure what competition he gonna be in, you know. But it is what it is, man. Whatever it is, best believe we competing with the top conformation, top agility. We trying to compete, man, no matter the difference what it is. See, a lot of folk try to use this legend thing or big names and all that to scare y'all. Because, see, a lot of folk will have curves right now if they wouldn't dodge dogs. There's a lot of dogs that's not curves right now because they owners dodging. You know, a dodger keep a dog from being a cur all day and make him a champion. But you're dodging the good dogs. You know, if you got a dodge and you ain't got pure confidence in what you got, get rid of it, man. Stop keeping all that shit. If you ain't got confidence, you can't go out there and run on the mill. That's the competition you competing in. You can't run on the mill. Get rid of it. If you can't pull them weights and you trying to compete in the weight training program, get rid of it. Why feed it? Take it to a good home. Give it to the shelter. Give it to somewhere. Get it neutered. You know, take it to somewhere, man. But why keep it? Why hinder yourself? Why waste the money? Why waste the time on something that ain't going? You can't lie to yourself. You can lie to the people around you. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you can look at that dog and know whether you know what I'm saying, if that dog gonna be something special or not. And some dogs you can't tell, because I've heard of dogs that turn out to be some of the best dogs in the world that didn't start up until they was 3 and 4 years old. And when I say start up, I mean they wouldn't run on no mill for the competition. They wouldn't chase after no flirt pole or none of that type of stuff. They were just calm acting dogs. But when they got like 3 or 4, they just flipped out. Want to run on the mill, want to chase after this, want to run up a wall, want to pull weights. They don't mind doing anything. Walk beside the highway with cars going. You know what I'm saying? They just flipped out, you know. So it is what it is. How many of y'all would have waited that long on a good dog, you know? And they say that was one of the greatest dogs ever, you know. How many of y'all would have waited on it? But then you wonder why your name not affiliated to the great dogs. Because you ain't willing to do what it takes to get the great dogs. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. It's going to take more than being a Facebook junkie to get a great dog. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the damn day, you got to put that work in physically. You know what I'm saying? It ain't going to be no snapping, no pictures, you know. Pictures and all that, that's good for promotion. You know, at the end of the damn day, you got to put that work in. Whether it's any kind of sport you competing in, you got to put it in. You know, unless you're going to get you a dog that's not a working dog. You get a dog that's not a working dog, then, you know, that's another conversation for you or whoever. But right now we talking about working dogs. Thank y'all for watching the video. You know, like I always tell you, I ain't gonna keep y'all here too long. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Don't forget to hit that like bell before y'all get up out of here. Comment in the comments. It's your boy, PBK9s. He be that dog news the way I always do. Hope y'all enjoy the video. Y'all stay safe out there. No, we do not condone anything illegal on this channel. You know what I'm saying? If you do, or if you have that feeling, you know what I always tell you. Keep on moving, keep on moving, keep on stepping. You know what I'm saying? Don't get involved with nobody that rocks with this channel. You know, we don't rock like that. You know, and for those who don't understand what rock means, we don't mess around. We don't deal like that. We don't play like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stay safe out there. PBK9s, I'm out.